Welcome home to part 4 of the video. We're getting back into the secret weapons of Resident Evil 3. And if you continue investing more precious bullets into fighting the Nemesis, he'll drop the M37 parts A and B that together make the Western custom M37. Literally just a better shotgun. Possibly a reference to Terminator 2, based C tier. Next up, Mine Thrower, found in the clock tower, but only on hard difficulty. Rating the Mine Thrower, it throws mines, so a more finicky grenade launcher. That being said, because it's harder to do, hitting the middle target of a group of zombies and watching several limbs go flying at once is admittedly extremely satisfying. D tier.
I read you, sir.
Mostly a meme, but you know what? A good meme. And now we get to the spicy part. Resident Evil 3. The Mercenaries. Operation Mad Jackal. Mercenaries, which took the bonus modes from RE2 and turned it into its own game inside the game. Basically, pick a character and use their particular loadout to make it through the course and extract before the time runs out. Extra time is given for rescuing optional characters, killing zombies, and pulling sick moves. But you want to know what adds the most time to the timer in Mercenaries? Getting a kill with a knife. This is the knife's secret ability. Extremely few people know about it, and without it, beating Mercenaries with Nikolai would be basically impossible.
Because he starts out with some real fucking trash gear.
When you do beat Mercenaries, you're rewarded with in-game cash that you can spend on beefing up your next regular playthrough of the game. The fun toys you can buy include infinite ammo assault rifle, infinite ammo Gatling gun, and infinite ammo rocket launcher. Pretty fun items, but we've already seen these in RE2, so E tier. Because by the time you unlock them, they won't be that interesting. However, the last thing you can buy for Mercenary Cash is infinite ammo for all weapons. This is a lot fresher because it means that you can Magnum your way through the entire game. C tier.
It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds.
And speaking of which, you didn't think I actually forgot the Resident Evil 3 Magnum, did you? Because I totally fucking did. It's basically the exact same Magnum, but it has cooler ammunition this time, so, you know, it's still last year. And speaking of ammunition, this is some certified secret shit. Even if you've played Resident Evil 3 multiple times, you might not know about the SG Shell E and HG Bullets E, as in enhanced ammo. Every time you mix shotgun or handgun ammo in Resident Evil 3, Jill gets a little bit better at it, and the 7th time you mix this ammo, you will be prompted to create enhanced ammunition. This ammunition is described as overpressurized ammunition plus P, which, fun fact, is actually a real-world thing, because when you put more pressure into a bullet, it shoots harder. That, again, that's actually real. This type of ammo is much more powerful, however, it can't be loaded into the Eagle or the M37 Custom, which is why some Resident Evil 3 pros prefer the regular shotgun and handgun. Being able to find new secrets in a game you've played many times is one of those incredible special feelings, and the enhanced ammunition is no exception. There's just no doubt about its placement. Triple S plus tier. Because I love this shit. Lastly, I guess we might as well put the reloading tool up there also, because, I mean, it's so cool!
S tier, because it's so poggers.
But hold up, we gotta make room. Nice. For the record, this is week 4 of me making this video. I had no idea that I needed a tier list this big. Good. Anyways, reloading tool. Now let's take a step back. As we can see here, with each iteration of the Resident Evil franchise, the formula is clearly improved. The bonus weapons and costumes of RE1 evolved into the entire bonus sections of RE2, which in turn became the ground plate for half of Resident Evil 3. This is called iteration, and it's the process by which anything is perfected. To practice this in your own life, set the bar low for yourself, do 5 minutes every day, and kill your perfectionism. Now, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 are all on the 5th generation of home consoles, PlayStation 1 and Nintendo 64. What happens when we take a step into the 6th generation, primarily PS2 and GameCube? Better graphics, bigger CD memory, and juicier RAM, more powerful tools for the hungry developer. We are about to enter Era 2 of Resident Evil.
Resident Evil
The first one again? What the fuck? The first thing Capcom did with the new hardware. The first thing that Capcom did with the new hardware was remake Resident Evil 1. This was a first safe step before they could take the riskier step with Resident Evil 0. The Resident Evil 1 remake, or RE-make as we called it in the comments back on early YouTube, is the good kind of remake/remaster, unafraid to fix what's broken. Why hello there, Jill. It's me, Georges, the friendly zombie. Mwah. The infamous plot, translation, and voice acting of the original.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Oh, you were almost a Jill sandwich!
Hurry! You were almost a Jill sandwich.
All of it was thrown out and replaced with a tighter story, real dialogue, and solid voice acting.
Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich. What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
I fucking love Albert Wesker, and his voice actor is absolute liquid gold, especially in the rail shooter spin-off.
We shall meet again before the conclusion of this drama. Then, you will learn of the history I will write for this world.
Alright, let me try to contain my boner. Right, our remake. Lots of other good stuff was also added, like Lisa Trevor, Julia Voth being the new face of my mom, and much, much more. Our remake is so good that if you want to try Resident Evil, start here. Seriously, that's how good it is. Weapons of our remake. We're only covering new or updated stuff since everything else is just like the originals. So the first new weapon is the Assault Shotgun. Much like the level 2 Left 4 Dead shotgun, it's a stronger shotgun. Cool visual, but unexciting, with none of the punch of the Western Custom or C shotgun. E tier. The villain here is boring sound design, something we'll see a lot of in both RE-Make and RE0. So just to have it said, these games are fantastic. Now, Fuel Canteen, also known as Lighter, might not seem like a weapon, but zombies who don't die by losing their head, their legs, or by fire will randomly get up again through your playthrough as Crimson Heads. This is where the Fuel Canteen comes in, letting you set fire to down zombies. Crimson Heads are A. Fast zombies with crazy damage and health. B. Fucking terrifying. In Resident Evil 2, there's a point where if you haven't secured the police station shutters, zombies will break in from the street. The feeling that zombies had broken into the precinct I had spent so much time securing horrified me as a kid. Crimson Heads play on the exact same fear by making the mansion feel untrustworthy. And for that reason, the Fuel Canteen is S tier. You know what? Let's put the Crimson Boys up there too. Because all of this leans RE-Make towards survival horror and item management, where disciplined players keep their flasks topped off, and ditzy players get eaten. Now, lots of players will tell you they dislike the Crimson Heads, but this is how you know it's a well-designed enemy. Because people fear it. Self-defense items. Another one of RE-Make's experiments. Along with your main weapon, you can equip a defensive weapon for when you get grabbed. Dagger. When grabbed, your character will spend it to shove back the enemy to avoid a bite. Pretty good. It's like a shield in a shoot-'em-up. Taser. Jill's exclusive D item. Ooh, looks like this part of the video isn't finished yet. Then if you want, subscribe, and I'll see you in just a bit for part 5. And you don't want to miss this one. It's got a couple of real good jokes I'm liking. And click here if it's already out. Mwah.